Okay, really quickly, you can see we're at the very end of this unit. We're going to do review today. You'll turn in daily work 5.5, and you'll have some time if you haven't turned in 5.4 to work on that and turn that in. Test is next time. If you need some help, I'll be here for a little bit after school today, Monday before school, and a little bit after school on Monday before parent-teacher conferences start. Tutorial on Monday, though, I've reserved for CE. They also have a test. They are doing some of the stuff that you are doing, so you're welcome to come in and listen, but they are also doing some stuff that you're going to be doing in the next unit. So you're welcome to come and ask some questions for the first little bit, but like I said, it will be mostly towards CE. So if you need extra help today after school or Monday before or after school. All right, so remember, as we go through today, we are going to do rotations. It's just going to be a rotation where green goes to red, and then red will go to blue, and so the red and green and blue and green will switch. So if you're in the green, you get to move twice. Everybody else only has to move once. Okay? That's so that I can get an individual, see how you're doing, if there's any help I can give you before that test. I will be getting your scores for the quiz when you come into the red section. Okay. All right. So so your test is Tuesday. Make sure you're ready for that. You are going to need to make sure you got everything uploaded. I want to show you this really quickly. This is an example of one that you've got in your notes so that you know how to do this. This isn't the one that you've got in your notes. So if you'll watch and sort of follow through with me on what you need to do, this will help you. So we have nitrogen 15, and we've got a bunch of things that we need to do with it. For some reason, after we do that first unit that has to do with protons and neutrons, everybody seems to think they need to forget it. But we're going to be using it throughout the year, so we keep bringing it back to you. Nitrogen 15, what's that 15 mean? What is it? Not the atomic number, the mass number. So the mass number here is 15. The mass number is the number of protons, which are positive, plus the number of neutrons, which are neutral. Okay? So how do I find the atomic number? It's the number on the periodic table, right? What number it is on the periodic table. So that is 7. This is also the number of protons. So at the number of protons, I can put 7. This I must have deleted. That was supposed to be 10. So we're going to pretend like that's a 10. I must have fixed it and then deleted it anyway. Number of neutrons, how do I find that? The number of electrons would have been given to you. That's why I put it in there, because 2 won't work for this one. So how do I find the number of neutrons? Okay, I take the mass number minus the atomic number, right? So for this one, it's 15 minus 7, so we're going to have 8. All right, so when I do a diagram of what a Bohr diagram of what it would look like, I say, okay, the protons here are going to be 7. My neutrons are going to be 8. My electrons are what I'm going to show in the ring around it. So the darker colored thing is my nucleus. The first ring out is the first ring out. That can hold only 2, hydrogen and helium. Okay? So I have 10 electrons. So I'm going to put 2 on the first ring out. And then I look and say, okay, 10 minus 2 is 8. The next ring out, which is the second row down, can hold 8, has S and P. So I put 8 in the outer shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they're not evenly spaced, but that's as close as I can get. So I put 8. Now I'm going to worry about the nuclear notation charge. So for the nuclear notation, I need to know the symbol. So what's the symbol for nitrogen? N. Okay. On the upper left-hand corner, what do I put? Does anybody remember? This is where you put your mass number. That's where the 15 would go. Does anybody remember what you put down on the lower left? Atomic number, which is 7. Okay, then, since my protons and my electrons are not the same, remember protons are positive, electrons are negative, I'm going to have an overall charge. What's that overall charge going to be? So I have 10 negatives, I have 7 positives. What's my overall charge going to be? -3, good. So we put that in. That's the total nuclear charge, or notation with charge. So you've got 3 of these to do on that very last page of your chart. Okay? So I wanted to make sure I went through one of these with you so it would be easier for you to do. But that is a complete one. All right, so basically I'm going to rotate you in and out of the red section so I can hit one-on-one with you and talk to you. I will be getting your quiz scores there. I will be helping you if you need any help with a review so that you're ready for the test next time. So individually I'll ask you, what can I do to help you? So be ready for that question, and if you need a specific help, then that's what I'm there for. Okay, remember that the test is next time. Remember that I'll be here for a little bit after school today. Monday before school, I get here usually about 6:45. I'll be after school on Monday with parent-teacher conferences that you can come in until 3 o'clock and get help then. I'll also be here before school on Tuesday at 6:45. I know it's late start, but I'll be here at 6:45, and I can help you until 7:15 when I have to be in meetings. Okay? Questions? All right, then let's go ahead and get you started with I'm going to put a timer up so that you can have look at what time you got. You will have 20